And we welcome you to the Will Rogers Memorial Center here in Fort Worth, Texas. It is the 5th ACL signature event of 2026. And after 48 long hours of qualifying, we are all the way down to our final 4 singles players for a chance at a singles major title and a chance to win the belt buckle here in the state of Texas. And with that, we welcome you into the broadcast. Alongside Jake Brandon, I'm Jeff McCarriger. We talk about TV experience being everything when you're trying to search for a major championship. A couple players today with some experience and some with not a lot of experience.
No, yeah, you said it perfectly, Jeff. 4 players here in Pro Singles. 2 of them we're going to see first have never been here this season. 2 of them have already had multiple appearances here in the Pro Singles Final Four. What's going to give? I don't know.
So many storylines here in the state of Texas, the Lone Star State, on a march to the championship. Let's get to some of these storylines, kind of dive in, take a look at Jake's takes here for tonight.
Let's do it. We have a couple takes for Pro Singles here. First one up, Jacob Trzcienski. He's going to be in the first game. He needs to harness his emotions. He plays with his emotions. He's one of the most fiery dudes in the entire pro division. If he can keep his emotions in check, he is going to be scary to watch. And of course, Gabriel Clausen. He may be the hottest cornhole player on the face of the planet right now. I mean, he just came off a pro doubles win. He won junior singles earlier, and now it has a chance to win pro singles as well. Is there anybody in the world hotter than Gabriel Clausen?
Yeah, he has absolutely been on a roll here all season long. All right, time for our All Cornhole game-changing player of the day, presented by allcornhole.com. And not Gabe Clausen, but Logan Chamberlain having a terrific weekend, a great season as well.
Yeah, absolutely. What a weekend he has had. 10.93 PPR, a 0.56 TPR, over 200 rounds played in Pro Singles yesterday. That is almost unheard of. Logan Chamberlain, he gets you because he's so methodical and slow. He'll almost bore you to death with how he plays, but that's why he's so dang good. I cannot wait to see him perform in our second semifinal, Jeff.
Methodical, great word. That's exactly right for Logan Chamberlain. Yes, we will see him in the second semifinal. So we'll get things going here from Fort Worth. Our first semifinal, Jacob Trzcienski against Ryan Wiedenfeld. Interesting story. We'll talk about this more as it develops. But Ryan Wiedenfeld has, terrific player, right? One of the top players in the sport. Has had a lot of success on the doubles side, but not yet really any titles or big-time success on the singles side.
Yeah, 2-time doubles, pro doubles champion this season. 5 career titles for Ryan Wiedenfeld, all on the doubles side. This would be a huge step in the right direction for him if he can win a pro singles title here in Fort Worth, Texas. Meanwhile, Jacob Trzcienski already has a couple of singles titles under his belt. None of them on the pro side. They've all been in our amateur open series.
All right, underway here from Fort Worth. So thanks for joining us here this weekend. 5th signature event of the regular season here for the American Cornhole League. We'll have one more major championship and then off to the World Championships later on this summer down in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
You'll notice early here that in the American Cornhole League, there are basically 2 different types of play styles. There's a rhythm play style, and there's kind of like just a relaxing play style. A rhythm play style is someone who is going to run and gun these bags almost as quickly as he can because he wants to stay in the beat of that rhythm.
Right.
That is exactly what Ryan Wiedenfeld is. He will almost never take his time. He is just throwing them as quickly as he can. And you'll see on the other hand, you have Jacob Trzcienski. He's kind of a relaxed type of player to where he will take an extra couple of seconds for every bag, whether there's a block on the board or there's something weird going on with the hole. He will always take an extra couple of seconds. So kind of polar opposite game styles when it comes to Ryan Wiedenfeld and Jacob Trzcienski. And you'll see that in our second semifinal as well. An early 2-0 start for Trzcienski in this one.
Love this shot right here. You can see the distance, 27 feet from tip to tip, the end of each board. 3 feet up the board to the hole, so you're looking at 30 feet from the red line all the way down to the other end. And yes, it's just that easy for the guys at this level.
Crazy. I mean, these players in singles are used to throwing 40, 50-plus round games, and the Pro Singles Final here, no exception. As Wiedenfeld's bag falls in the hole, so now Trzcienski, you see him taking his time. Looks at the monitor to his left, which is the exact same thing that we're seeing right here on our screen. He goes for the roll and comes up a bit short. So Wiedenfeld can lay up for the wash, and that's exactly what he does.
Gentle throw, just enough to get on the board. Now just underway here in our first semifinal. Remind you of the rules and scoring here in these signature events, major titles. Jake, first to 21, so these can last a while.
Yeah, for those new joining us, wherever you're watching from, bag on the board, 1 point bag in the hole, 3 points, but we do cancellation scoring. As you saw in that last round, both players had 2 bags in and 2 bags on. That's worth 8 points each. But since we cancel them out, no points on the round.
Jacob Trzcienski there on the left in the gray and black jersey, 23 years old from Massachusetts, 6th year ACL pro.
Yeah, he's been doing this for a while. The longest tenured pro in our field of this Final Four.
Wiedenfeld, 19 years old from Hardington, Nebraska. 4th year pro for Wiedenfeld.
4th year pro, first ever Pro Singles Final Four. And he looks cool, calm, and collected.
I don't think he liked it, but just catches the left side of the hole and trips it in.
One thing about Ryan Wiedenfeld is, like, he's one of those guys where once you get to know him, he will talk your ear off. He's legitimately one of the funniest pros I have ever met in my life. But if you don't know him, he will be quiet as a mouse. You will never hear him say a single word or show any emotion. He will wear the exact same outfit every day. He always wears blue jeans no matter what. I've never not seen him in a pair of jeans and a hat. Meanwhile, on the other side, you got Jacob Trzcienski. I mentioned it at the start of the broadcast. He is going to be fiery. He's going to show a ton of emotion. If he has a chance for an airmail drag and he hits it, oh, be ready, because he is going to get loud.
Okay, so note to self, I've had a couple of conversations with Ryan Wiedenfeld. If he wins this thing and we interview him, you're doing the talking.
I think I can crack open. I think I can crack him open. I think I can get him, but
you got the cheat code on Ryan Wiedenfeld.
I have talked with Jacob Trzcienski quite a few times too. He's also a really fun guy to talk to. He's one of those dudes who looks really scary, but once you start to talk to him, he's actually a pretty nice guy.
Correct.
Opportunity for Wiedenfeld to score some points here, though, whether he wants to go roll or airmail. He's going to go roll.
Oh, nice shot.
Beautifully done for Wiedenfeld to tie the game at 2.
Well, he just never looks happy with any shot that he hits. That was terrific.
No. Yeah, this was a picture-perfect shot here, Jeff. Backloaded bag, rolled right over the entire pile and in. 2-2 in round number 5.
Comes to a stop right there in front, so a little something for Jacob Trzcienski to look at. Just replaces it. Trzcienski with 7 career titles, a 3-time major doubles champion. Another replacement.
Playing pro doubles with Jamie Graham, you're going to get a couple of titles.
Yeah, it helps when your partner's name is Jamie Graham, yeah, for sure.
One of the best of all time, Jamie Graham. 2nd on the all-time wins list in ACL history. Hard push coming for Wiedenfeld.
Oh.
Worst case scenario, goes off the back. Trzcienski's in for 5 here, Jeff. Oh, and he goes off the back as well.
And that's 2 for Jacob Trzcienski.
Wow. There's a little bit of his emotion, as you saw here. It could have been a 5 spot. It ends up only being 2, and Wiedenfeld says, thank you very much.
Trzcienski now trying to refocus. See that routine he does? Some people call it rocking the baby. You can see him just kind of manipulating the bag back and forth before every shot.
And that's a new thing. He hasn't done that his entire career. I feel like I just saw him start to do that a couple of months ago. But hey, whatever works for you. Trzcienski,
side-by-side action now.
Big into weightlifting too. Big time gym bro. When he's not playing cornhole, he's usually in the gym.
Saw it again.
Oh, he went for a bar of soap, Jeff, and he hit it. That was nasty. He propelled that white bag up over the hole. But a good comeback block for Wiedenfeld. Now what does JT want to do here? He blocks behind. Okay, decision time for Wiedenfeld. Again, no time to talk about it. He just goes for the roll and misses 2 more points for Jacob Trzcienski. Look at this, a bar of soap. For those of you new to the game, a cornhole bar of soap. He threw that bag so hard he got up and under the white bag and pushed it over the hole. That's a fantastic camera angle, by the way. Shout out to our awesome camera crew here in Fort Worth, Texas, to be able to showcase the bar of soap. Yes. Not exactly sure where the name came from, but that's what it is.
And sometimes when that bag is sitting on top, the guys are so good at it, you'll literally see them get that bag airborne.
Yes.
And flip it over the hole.
Yep.
Clean round here in round 7 so far. Ooh, off to the right, spoke too soon.
That's what we call a Jeff's jinx right there.
Ah, that one's in. Is that what you call it? I didn't know that. Thanks a lot.
2-4 for Ryan.
4-bagger for Wiedenfeld makes it a 2-point game, 6-4.
Five career titles, like we said, for Wiedenfeld. So 12 combined career titles for these two players. And that one's off to the left.
That's got a toe in the water, though. The way Trzcienski throws his bag, he may end up helping out Wiedenfeld bring that in. Oh, a little too far to the left, though. They're kind of bunched on that left side now. Wiedenfeld comes right behind it again. You kind of heard Wiedenfeld mumble to himself. That's the most you'll ever hear him talk. Just tell him to throw the bag. Trzcienski misses a roll, man. Both players struggling with the roll right now.
Look at the eye roll by Wiedenfeld. Shaking his head.
Not looking great. It could be the board conditions affecting that as Trzcienski again misses. This is going to be a very hard slick side push for Ryan Wiedenfeld.
Oh, gets 2. So he bar soaped himself.
He bar soaped himself, yes, but he does get 2 bags to fall. So right now he's up 8-3 on the round. Trzcienski's got to do some damage control here.
They cannot sneak that one in on the right side.
That's a 4 spot for Ryan, and he's going to take an 8-6 lead.
Making it 8-6. Going into
Look at this bag one more time. Super hard push. Ended up bar soaping himself, but I'm not sure if that bag doesn't get propelled up, they don't just clog in the hole. So
yeah.
I think that was a best case scenario situation for Wiedenfeld, nicknamed the Weed Whacker.
Oh, he's shaking his head again as that one misses a little bit short and left.
That bag's still very much so in play. I don't know why he's shaking his head.
Yeah.
They're both going to fall.
Yeah, now he's got both of them.
He is one of those. He is one of those players where if the bag doesn't go exactly where he wants it, he's mad. Slick side down for Wiedenfeld, going to try to push through it. Perfect. Perfect replacement.
And Trzcienski just takes them all in.
4-bagger for Ryan. JT going to try to answer.
And missed it a little bit too much on it.
Wow, all right, so big turn of events here. After an early Jacob Trzcienski lead, Ryan Wiedenfeld is now out to a 4-point lead.
Interesting when you watch JT and his pitch. You know, we were talking throughout qualifying about some of the players just have these smooth strokes, right? These smooth swings. And with JT, it almost seems like he's like shoveling it, right? And forcing it down to the other end.
Yeah, he doesn't have a very long backswing at all. We mentioned like players like Zach Aiken, whose backswing will literally go to the back of his head. Trzcienski's will barely go past his hip. We call shooting from the hip.
Yeah, right there, even with his leg.
It's an 8-0 run in 3 rounds for Ryan Wiedenfeld. He's got 2 bags hung up on that left side, both of them still in play. That was a super high arcing cut shot for Trzcienski, but that leaves the door open for Wiedenfeld to go push, and he misses it. Oh man, JT can cut this in again for a 7 spot.
And just sneaks it in on the right side. Big comeback round for Jacob Trzcienski.
You see the emotion. We call that a touchdown. Extra point up, extra point good, and it's 13-10 Trzcienski.
Just a little bit of room on that right side, just enough room. And Trzcienski with the lead here at the break. The American Cornhole League on ESPN is brought to you by Camping World. Start your next adventure at Camping World, America's recreation dealer. Well, after the timeout, there you see it, Jacob Trzcienski with a 13-10 lead over Ryan Wiedenfeld. Good matchup here in our first semifinal here in our singles championship in Fort Worth, Texas. 11 rounds in. This is traditional 1st to 21 here at this major tournament. JT will get us going here after the timeout. Some interesting stats here I wanted to run past you here after the first media timeout. Shout out to Chase Carden, our statistician, bringing up a very interesting point. You just see the block there by Wiedenfeld.
Yeah, Jeff, I'll get into these stats in a second. Let's see what Trzcienski does here.
I was going to say, well, keeping in mind in this round, just a little tease, it was Trzcienski who threw first, so we'll kind of see how this round plays out, but some very different stats between throwing first or throwing second.
See what JT does here. Stick side cut, comes up short.
See, I was thinking maybe he's going to have a chance to break the trend here before we even talk about it. Final bag of the round here for Wiedenfeld. That one does not roll all the way in, so it's going to be a wash. But yeah, so Chase just sending us some stats, and without getting too much in the weeds, both players are actually shooting better, being the second player to throw. So, you know, as a player, you know, when you're playing at this high level, I mean, did you prefer throwing first or second?
Honestly, a lot of times I did prefer throwing second because I would always go in with the mentality of, man, if my opponent misses first bag, it soars my confidence to a whole new level. Especially if he misses around the hole where I can use that bag as a bumper, which is what has happened a lot of times here. So, yeah, both Ryan Wiedenfeld and Jacob Trzcienski with a significantly higher PPR and DPR when throwing the second. Both players' PPR is not nearly as high as what they have been throughout the day yesterday. Trzcienski scoring 13 points with just a 9 PPR. Put that into perspective. I believe both of these players threw in the high 10s yesterday in qualifying.
And another wash. And yeah, I guess the old adage seems like that we've been talking about for years is that first bag is an advantage because you get a chance to set the tone, but that's obviously not the case so far here today in this first semifinal.
Back-to-back washes coming out of the TV timeout. These are the first 2 washes since round 3. A lot of crooked numbers here in this one. 13-10 in round 13. To put that into perspective, I live stream commentated Ryan Wiedenfeld's bracket final where he played Mark Richards. The score was 2-0 in round 12. And here we are, 13-10 in round 13. Nice push through for Trzcienski. It's a hard angle. Wiedenfeld with a third bag block. See if JT blocks behind her, goes around it. He's gonna block behind it, Jeff. Here comes an air, I would assume an airmail, but no, he's got slick side in his hand. He's gonna try to push through it.
So Wiedenfeld's final bag, wow, goes slick side, and he's able to shove JT's bag off to the right, sink both of his.
We call that a bully bag in cornhole because you're literally stepping out and just pushing it out of the way, being a bully to the bag. Beautifully done for Wiedenfeld. And the trend will continue. He throws second, he scores points. Now throwing first bag though, and his first bag to the left, but in front of the hole.
Yeah, shaking his head, just not happy with it.
I don't know why. It's a really good bag. It's gonna work out. Trzcienski's bag kicks off.
Yep.
He shook his head. Yes, that time. Wow. New emotions unlocked for Ryan Wiedenfeld.
Wiedenfeld sneaks it in on the right side.
That opens the door for JT to be able to step out and try to grab both of these bags. You see him step out. He wants to get a better angle. He's going to come from this side of the board now and try to come up right next to both of those bags and get them all in. Does a good job getting the one in front. That one on the left side is going to be hard to bring back. He's going to give it a try, though, Jeff.
Can he grab that corner, spin it?
This is aggressive.
Collect them both. Last bag for JT. Yes,
Wow.
catches just enough of it. Takes them both in.
Beautifully done. Such an underrated shot from Jacob Trzcienski. If you miss that an inch to the left or an inch to the right, you're giving up 4. Look at this again. Slick side down, picking the bag up and having to just fall back down into the hole.
Yeah, he was just able to lift like the front half of that bag up so that when it came back down, able to fall in. Great shot.
1-point game, 13-12, round 15. Trip to the Pro Singles Final on the line. Don't forget our second semifinal on paper. Should be a very good one. Logan Chamberlain versus Gabriel Clausen. Ryan Wiedenfeld has locked in since that TV timeout. He kind of just stood over in the corner in silence. Didn't really talk to anybody. Just stood there with his hand in his pockets.
And this to keep it a 1-point game, just enough to get in there. Well, for one of these two players, they're going to advance into the finals. Chance to snap that winless stretch on the single side. Again, for Jacob Trzcienski, 3 major titles, all of them in doubles, though. And we talked about earlier, but for Wiedenfeld, looking for his first career win on the single side.
I talked about how low the PPRs were coming into the TV timeout. Ryan Wiedenfeld has made his last 16 in a row after giving up a 7 spot.
Should be good.
Yeah, nothing crazy here. Just something for JT to look at. Hope the bag doesn't kick left, and it does.
Exactly right. You knew it.
And now, ooh, toe in the water. Trzcienski's going to go after it again, whether he goes on a slide or an airmail. I don't think that bag is as grabbable on a slide. If you want that, you're going to have to go up. Yeah, he's going to concede the bag. Oh, it almost ended up falling anyway. I did not think it was going to be that close of falling in. It will be 2 more for Wiedenfeld, and we have ourselves a lead change.
Trzcienski, here it is again. Yeah, just about able to grab that and bring it in.
I was dead wrong on that one. I did not think that had any chance of falling on a slide, and it almost did.
Well, broadcasting for 20 hours this weekend, I guess we can allow you to be wrong once.
Yeah, it's been a long weekend, but nowhere else I'd rather be, man.
Hard to believe the season's gone so fast. This is the 5th of 6
Right.
signature championships in the ACL.
We'll have our World Championships just next month, end of July, into the first week of August. Down in your home state of South Carolina, Jeff.
That's right.
Rock Hill.
And, oh, that one just enough to drip back in. Stays a 1-point game, 14-13.
24 in a row for Ryan Wiedenfeld, and he's only scored 4 points.
Yeah, that facility at the World Championships in Rock Hill, South Carolina, it's like it was made for cornhole, right?
Yes.
I mean, it is absolutely perfect. Multi-sport complex, but also features a center court, basically. It's just outstanding.
Will be over 128 sets of boards, obviously including that big, huge broadcast court down in the arena. You've called a ton of incredible matches down in that arena, Jeff.
Yeah, great memories. We talked about Jamie Graham. He's accounted for a lot of those memories there. The 20-2 come from behind win. It's been a lot of them.
Trzcienski and Wiedenfeld trying to make a memory here in Fort Worth, Texas. Wiedenfeld's going to have to grab that, or his streak of bags in the hole is going to end. Oh! No way JT goes in without that, though, right? That bag is sitting vertically on the board. It's straight up in the air, and it doesn't fall.
Oh, I mean, just the wind of that bag. You saw it move just a hair, but yeah, it won't drop. Watch it just wiggle, it looked like, for a second.
I mean, unbelievable. He had to hit that perfectly. If he touches that bag, it falls.
Yes.
And look at the eye roll from Wiedenfeld. Unreal.
So what was that, 27 to 28?
Yeah.
Long stretch there for Wiedenfeld.
Trzcienski takes the lead back. Trzcienski's first points since round 10. Wiedenfeld on the left side, not out of play, tough to bring back. Great shot.
Went slick side, grabbed the corner, moved it. I think that's something else that's just so impressive, is that when you go slick side here at this level with the boards being slick, you have to be just dead on accurate, right?
Here comes an airmail from Wiedenfeld to try to grab two. Oh my, that's what he's so good at doing, Jeff.
This guy, wow.
Manufacturing points. He blocks bag 3, forces Trzcienski to lay up, and then hits a dagger of an airmail drag. Give him 2, and he'll take the lead back. You see Jacob Trzcienski, he is not shy when it comes to showing emotion.
Yeah, not pleased. Now down by 1 as both these players just chipping away on their way to 21. Round 20.
Bag 1 a little off center for Wiedenfeld, but Trzcienski follows it. So now we have an interesting layout here. Wiedenfeld can try to go behind it. Oh, no way, he's got to shoot it. That is the one thing about Wiedenfeld. He is so insanely aggressive. If he wants to shoot it, he's going to shoot it.
Trzcienski.
So now it's the exact same format. Does he go up again? No, now he's going to try to push through it. And a great replacement. I mean, Wiedenfeld's hit everything right now, Jeff. Even with that one miss.
Wiedenfeld in again, and now Trzcienski with some work to do.
Didn't like that one. He brought that black bag a little bit closer, so JT should have a relatively simple slide shot to grab it.
And he cannot do it. He did grab it, but it sticks on the edge.
I legitimately do not know how that bag did not fall into the hole. Trzcienski was all over it. How does that not fall? It's like it's got glue on the bottom of it. Just stayed right there. What a tough break. That's 2 more for Wiedenfeld, and now he's in within striking distance, 18-15. And another first bag block in JT's lane. Great job by Jacob to just, I guess, get up in there. That's what we call it. Wiedenfeld slick side down now, a little soft, and it kicks off to the left.
Second bag for JT. Oh, wow.
Come on.
Oh,
speeds that one off the back.
And now with that bag off the back, if Wiedenfeld can grab that white bag, he's going to call a timeout. If Wiedenfeld can grab this white bag in here, Jeff, and get it into the hole and throw a 4-bagger, he's going to win. He's stepping out, Jeff. He's going after this. This is a tough shot with the bag being on the fast side. It's not susceptible to grabbing.
See if he can get it. Oh, and it flips over the hole.
A little bit too hard, he threw that bag.
Trzcienski just helped him out, so Wiedenfeld still with a chance to get a point here.
Oh, when he goes in without it, he's too far to the right side, so JT can steal a point here if he goes in.
And it is in, but he does pull Wiedenfeld's bag in.
That went from Wiedenfeld having a shot for the win to JT getting a point to Wiedenfeld getting a point. Back and forth. It did end up being 1 for Wiedenfeld, 19-15, 2 points away, Jeff.
So Trzcienski now out of misses. Our second semifinal, by the way, will be coming up immediately following this one. Gabe Clausen and Logan Chamberlain due up next. Logan Chamberlain, another local Texas player.
Ryan off the left side, that's out of play. You're not bringing that one back.
So JT with an opportunity, but he gives it back. It's too far left.
That's the most frustrating shot in Cornhole. Wide open board for a guaranteed 2, and you miss it left. I will say the only saving grace that Wiedenfeld helped Trzcienski out here. That bag is now easier to grab. Slick side down. Great shot for JT to spin it closer. Wiedenfeld is in with a 10. JT has to have a bag in here, but if you get them both, you get 2.
Chance to make it a 2-point game, and he does. So tack on 2 more for Jacob Trzcienski. He's not in this one yet. Now 19-17.
Let's get these gentlemen, come on.
Round 23. This one coming down to the wire. Again, next, Gabe Clausen, Logan Chamberlain. Gabe Clausen already a winner on the double side this weekend.
Both players 2 for 2. Trzcienski can afford a miss. I'm sorry, Wiedenfeld can afford a miss. Trzcienski cannot. Both players 3 for 3 now.
Concentration, pressure on every bag. That one's good.
Guaranteed to survive another round. Wiedenfeld is in again with a double 4-bagger.
Double 4-bagger one. Score remains 19-17, round 24.
Oof. I mean, every semifinal we've seen so far today has been awesome. Both pro double semifinal games were really fun to watch, and this one is up there as well. 19-17. Trzcienski with honors.
Wiedenfeld's bag just so in that high spin rate, flat bag. So good. Look at that. Just rips it down to the other end.
These two are not messing around with blocks anymore. They are running and gunning until somebody misses.
Yeah. Final bags of round 24.
He's in again. As long as you keep throwing the bags in, you can't lose, right? Another double 4-bagger.
Score remains 19-17.
Look at the focus on the face of Ryan Wiedenfeld.
The 7th double 4-bagger of the game. 25 rounds into it. There's a bag that's not in the hole, something we haven't seen in a while. Trzcienski didn't like that bag. He's going to pick up a new one.
Cuts that one in.
Nice shot. Wiedenfeld got to be careful going after it. Slick side down. Brings them both closer. JT want to lay up here. He does, and he hits it.
Is it too far right?
Out. It may be too far right. Can he bully that black bag out of play?
Wiedenfeld steps way out. Oh, wow. He's able to get one in, but you can see the other 2 get bullied out of the way to the right.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Now we're just looking at a 10-10 wash. Bounces it in.
And this one to keep it a 2-point game. And he does.
And another wash.
And that's a 10-10 wash. Score remains 19-17.
3 straight washes. Now it is Wiedenfeld who has been stuck at 19 for 6 rounds now. Okay, all right, here's something to look
short
at.
left.
Not out of play by any means, especially when Ryan Wiedenfeld does that. JT gonna cut around this. He has such a good cut shot. Comes up a bit short though. Now what does Wiedenfeld want to do? He's shooting it, Jeff, and he hits it.
You mentioned earlier how aggressive he is and hammers that one in.
About maybe 5 other people in the entire pro division would shoot that. Trzcienski's going up, and Trzcienski hits it.
Rattles his in. Wiedenfeld, no hesitation, hammers his in again.
I mean, Trzcienski has to go up here because you know Wiedenfeld's going to do it for the win.
Gets
oh
it.
my goodness, this is for the win though, Jeff.
Can he
Again
hit?
for the win.
Third
Got
straight, and he gets it.
Unbelievable stuff from Ryan Wiedenfeld. No hesitation. Back-to-back-to-back airmails for the win and is into the Pro Singles Final.
3 straight airmails for Ryan Wiedenfeld. And young man, we'll see you in the finals. Here in Fort Worth, time for our Kubota clutch moments. What in the wide world of airmails is going on here in Texas? Not 1, not 2, 3, back to back to back there.
I mean, as soon as JT laid that back block, I knew for a fact Wiedenfeld was going to start shooting him. I did not think that Trzcienski was going to start shooting him as well. I mean, only so much you can do when you hit 3 straight airmails, especially for a win. That was an awesome way to finish that one out, Jeff.
What a performance in our first semifinal. All right, let's talk to Ryan Wiedenfeld. Ryan, first things first. In that last round there, not 1, 2, but 3 back-to-back-to-back airmails, no hesitation. What is going through your mind in that situation? How confident are you?
I was 100% confident. I knew I wasn't going to miss him. I mean, probably the smart thing to do was definitely just try to push it, but I was feeling it, so I just said, it's whatever. We'll shoot the airmail.
I totally agree with you. I guess, yeah, in the moment, you're hot. Might as well stay with it. Hey, another question for you before I give it to Jake here. You know, we were talking about this during the broadcast, and we've been watching you now as a pro for several years, and it's been amazing to see your growth. You've been terrific on the double side. How much do you think about wanting to win on the singles side? This will be your first singles major championship. Do you think about that, and how big of a moment would this be for you?
It'd be a huge moment, incredible. I mean, I've always dreamed of winning like a single event. I've never even like really imagined winning a doubles event. I just feel like I'm like such a decent, good player that I should be able to win a decent sized tournament in singles.
Yeah.
I'll talk strategy with you for a second. Ryan, did you have any strategy going into that game, knowing that Trzcienski is very good at running bags, but also very good at having a dirty board? What was your strategy going into that game?
Well, I mean, I definitely tried to lay a lot of blocks because I could tell at the start of the game that his cuts weren't like the best, so I had sometimes I could take advantage of those. And I knew I wasn't going to miss my airmails today because I was just feeling it off the boards when I started warming up.
One last question. You gave up a 7 spot going into the TV timeout. You're down 13-10. Did anything click during that TV timeout? Because afterwards, when you came back, you were on absolute fire. What were you doing mentally during that timeout?
I mean, honestly, I just tried to start playing loose because, like, I mean, I wasn't really down that big, but I felt like I just lost the game after giving up that 7, so I just felt a lot loose, and I was able to do a lot more of my shots I was wanting to do.
Gabe Clausen, Logan Chamberlain, who would you rather play?
It don't matter.
Good answer, good answer. Hey, great job. Fun watching you play, and we'll see you in the finals.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, Ryan Wiedenfeld, big win over Jacob Trzcienski here in the first semifinal. So again, coming up next, Gabe Clausen, who's already won doubles here this weekend, will look to try and advance on the single side, but tough competition against Logan Chamberlain next.